Hey everyone, it's Jeff with Shoes Optional, and continuing the dialogue around what it means to have intimacy with God. I shared recently about sometimes I feel like, just like the people of Israel that wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, there's another example in Scripture of Jesus being brought into the wilderness, and it was only for 40 days. But when he came out of that, he came out in strength and power, anointed by the Spirit, and just obviously did some amazing things out of that. So my hope as I grow in my own walk with God is that the times when I am shown by God things that kind of have that wilderness behind it. In other words, maybe there's things in my life that I haven't even looked at, and God brings and shines light on it, that God's asking me to lay that down or to set it aside. Paul uses the language of put on and put off. Or Jesus even talks about take up your cross, deny yourself, which is kind of a way of kind of dying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So there's things that I'm looking at, and some of them are some attitudes that I've noticed lately have kind of gotten a little kind of short at times. I've found myself just maybe being a little bit, not discouraged isn't the right word, but I think a little bit, if I'm honest, um, a little disappointed in some things, and that's okay. Disappointment's not an issue, but how my response and how I respond as a Christian should have some really interesting things where I'm seeking God in that and finding fulfillment, finding honor, finding grace and mercy in those times of need. So I hope that helps. Love to hear your journey with God. Love to hear about your intimacy with God. Be sure to follow and like and share your comments. Have a good one.